Ben Affleck's Tuesday took a dramatic turn when he returned to his Pacific Palisades bachelor pad in Los Angeles only to be met with the terrifying sight of a massive wildfire ravaging the area. The wildfire, which had spread rapidly across the west side of Los Angeles, was visible from his driveway, and the A-list actor's reaction was one of clear shock and disbelief as he arrived home. With a look of astonishment on his face, Ben was seen driving up to his rental property, his window rolled down despite the poor air quality caused by the nearby flames. The fire, which had already destroyed numerous homes in the upscale Pacific Palisades neighborhood, created a state of chaos in the area. In addition to devastating multiple homes, the blaze led to the cancellation of multiple major Hollywood events, including the premiere of Unstoppable, Jennifer Lopez's latest film. Jennifer, of course, is Ben's ex-wife, and though he has kept a low profile during the film's promotional campaign, he remains a producer on the project, alongside his longtime friend Matt Damon. It is unclear whether Ben had planned to attend the event, but in light of the fire's intensity, it was clear that the premiere would not be happening as scheduled. Ben appeared to be dressed for the occasion when he pulled into his driveway, sporting a navy blue suit and a white dress shirt. However, his outfit was far from formal, as the shirt was left unbuttoned and he opted to forego a tie, perhaps a sign of the unusual and unexpected circumstances he was facing. The fire, which had already forced numerous evacuations, wasn't just devastating to those directly in its path, it was also a significant disruption to the Hollywood industry. In addition to the cancellation of the Unstoppable premiere, several other events and premieres were called off, leaving stars, producers and fans alike stunned by the unforeseen devastation. For Ben, the Pacific Palisades neighborhood is a relatively new place of residence following his separation from Jennifer Lopez. After the couple split, Ben purchased a $20.5 million home in the area, a sprawling property measuring over 6,200 square feet with 5 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms. While this home pales in comparison to the massive mansion he and Jennifer once shared in Beverly Hills, it still offers an opulent lifestyle. The Beverly Hills mansion, purchased for $60 million, featured 38,000 square feet of living space, including 12 bedrooms, 24 bathrooms, and a wealth of luxurious amenities. However, despite the grandeur of their former home, the couple has yet to find a buyer for the estate, which they listed for $68 million. Before moving to Pacific Palisades, Ben had spent time living in a rental home in Brentwood, which was strategically close to his ex-wife Jennifer Garner's home in order to maintain proximity to their children. This allowed Ben to stay close to family during what was undoubtedly a difficult and emotionally charged period following his separation from Jennifer Lopez. Now, however, his focus was far from the familiar comforts of his old home as he faced the terrifying reality of the wildfire advancing toward his neighborhood. The fire's rapid spread through the region, fueled by powerful winds, quickly became a major concern for all of Los Angeles. By Tuesday, over 1,200 acres had already been consumed by the flames, and the damage was extensive. The Pacific Palisades neighborhood, known for its celebrity-filled estates and stunning vistas, had become a vulnerable target. The densely vegetated hills that surround the area provided ample fuel for the blaze, which quickly spread in the dry, windy conditions. With over 30,000 people already ordered to evacuate, the scope of the devastation was becoming increasingly evident. Hollywood stars and residents across Los Angeles reacted in shock and concern on social media as the fire continued to rage out of control. Chris Pratt, a well-known actor and outspoken advocate for his community, shared his thoughts on Instagram. Please send prayers and strength tonight to everyone in Los Angeles affected by these devastating fires. Los Angeles is in a state of emergency and over 30,000 have been ordered to evacuate, Chris posted alongside a picture of a firefighter bravely battling the blaze. His words resonated deeply with his followers, and the widespread support from the community demonstrated the unity that emerged in the face of the disaster. Spencer Pratt, star of the reality show The Hills, found himself in an equally harrowing situation as the fire encroached on his own property in Pacific Palisades. Spencer shared footage of the fire approaching his home, along with a video of a water-dropping plane attempting to fight the blaze. However, Spencer and his wife Heidi Montag were ultimately forced to evacuate, along with their 2 young children. Their home was one of the many properties caught in the fire's path, and as the flames closed in, they had no choice but to leave. Spencer's social media posts served as a grim reminder of the unpredictable and destructive power of the wildfires, which have become an all-too-familiar threat to California residents. The Getty Villa, a museum designed to replicate the architecture of an ancient Roman villa, also found itself in the fire's destructive path. Located in Malibu, the Getty Villa is one of Los Angeles's most iconic landmarks. Though the fire scorched the surrounding vegetation, the buildings themselves were spared. Museum staff acted quickly to protect the collection, ensuring that artwork and sculptures were sealed away to prevent any potential smoke damage. Catherine Ian Fleming, the president and CEO of the Jake Paul Getty Trust, praised the institution's fire mitigation efforts, noting that the villa had made extensive preparations throughout the year to clear brush and protect the estate from such disasters. Unfortunately, the fire didn't stop at Malibu. A second fire ignited in Altadena, further east, compounding the already desperate situation. Residents in nearby Pasadena were forced to evacuate as the fire spread with frightening speed. The combination of high winds, dry conditions, and dense vegetation made it nearly impossible to stop the flames, and more neighborhoods were placed under threat as the fire continued to spread. As residents scrambled to evacuate, they were met with enormous traffic jams, with many people caught in gridlock. In the chaos, some drivers abandoned their cars in the streets, choosing to flee on foot in search of safety. Firefighters were forced to bulldoze rows of cars to make way for their trucks, further complicating the already difficult situation. Among the many caught in the traffic were a number of celebrities, including Schitt's Creek star Eugene Levy. With the winds exceeding 100 miles per hour in some areas, it was clear that the fires were not only a threat to property but to the lives of those who lived in Los Angeles. The wildfire that ravaged parts of Los Angeles is a stark reminder of the growing threat posed by climate change. As temperatures rise and conditions worsen, fires like this are likely to become more frequent and intense. The damage caused by these fires is not just physical but emotional, as many families, including those of Hollywood's elite, are forced to rebuild their homes and lives from the ground up. Ben Affleck, along with his fellow Pacific Palisades residents, can only hope that the worst of the fire is over and that the winds will die down. But as the situation continues to unfold, the community must band together to support one another during this crisis. As Los Angeles faces the aftermath of the wildfire, the importance of disaster preparedness and response has never been more apparent. The firestorm has left an indelible mark on the city, and its impact will be felt for years to come. While the full extent of the destruction is still unknown, one thing is certain. This wildfire will be remembered as one of the most devastating and chaotic events in recent Los Angeles history. As for Ben Affleck, the challenges he faced upon returning home serve as a reminder that no one, no matter their fame or fortune, is immune to the devastating effects of natural disasters. The resilience of the people of Los Angeles, however, will undoubtedly play a pivotal role in the city's recovery and rebuilding efforts in the coming months. As the smoke clears and the fire is eventually contained, it will be the strength and unity of the community that will carry Los Angeles forward.